Bro, speaking of little piglets, I was watching the clip of you guys the other day talking about if your girls acted like you.
Oh, yeah.
That's
try and make it a bit.
That's one of the best.
Try and make it a bit
I've ever seen.
I think only scumbags like us can really get into it. You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking about it too, because like I was thinking about it the other day with like I was watching a show, and it was just like a show that takes place in a town where everyone's fucking normal, and I was just thinking about like people I grew up with, and I was like, if I told them how I lived my life, like, they're just like accountants and lawyers, and doctors, and I was like, dude, last year I had pizza for breakfast 200 days.
I know. Yo,
that's like, how are you alive? I'm like, that's what everyone I know does. I don't know.
We're all like, why are you going to the doctor after this? You tell me something's catching up to me?
Dude, one of those questions we haven't answered the internet is, you know, when you get to the pearly gates, what's if you could only know one stat about your life?
Yeah.
Things like that, where like, how many times was I just like a despicable dude? Whether what I ate, what I drank, how I lived.
Every morning I wake up and I'm like, I wish I left all the booze on the table. Just like, I did that? You know what I mean? You throw it out every time you finish a beer or a bottle of wine or liquor.
No, you don't want to see that.
I would 100% want to know how many times I jerked off.
Oh my God.
That's the classic.
It would be
that is the classic.
It's like when you buy a vape and it's like 5,000 puffs and you go through it in a day. or you're like,
dude, I'm currently chafed right now.
Dude, I was in Austin walking.
I chafed.
Oh, from burning out?
I beat the fuck out of him like 2 nights ago.
No.
Yeah, I went like 5 or 6 in an hour.
What?
I was
Yourself
all
or with
anxiety.
company?
Huh?
All alone or with company?
Myself.
Bro, you beat up 6 times in front of someone. You're like, we changed the channel, dude. What the?
No, my Uncle Benny was there. I didn't want to be rude and tell him to go home.
Again!
Yeah. Again! Jesus Christ, Tom, it's been 20 minutes.
Dude, 5 or 6 at your age?
Yeah, it's nuts.
That your dick is begging for mercy.
I'm trying not to get to that point where like your sexual activity slows down. I'm trying to keep it an active where like, obviously I'm not as horny.
Bro, I was gonna say the opposite. I'm like, I've dropped recently, and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not.
With fucking kids.
No, I'm not. I'm divorced, dude.
Congrats.
I think we've done this every time we've done the show together.
Listen, Colin.
I think Kevin was divorced before you guys ever met.
I listen.
Literally.
Kyle.
Literally. No, but you're right though, because it's not about really being married. It's more about having kids.
Yeah.
Once you live in the family, like the shit he's talking about is like
they drain your blood in different ways.
That's they drain it all.
Dude.
What's crazy though is like I got one foot in each world.
Yeah.
Because when I'm with the kids, like the other day, I took my daughter and my son, and they each had a friend come. So I'm like the parent watching other kids now. We'll go to a fucking rock climbing place.
Topic to say come in. Each of their friends came, and that was good enough for me.
Why spoil their fun with my cum? You want to get into sports, guys?
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I walked in here. There was
How about those flyers?
We're not talking Eagles, I'll tell you that. Fucking this little Mexican lady's walking up to the guy in the front, and she's like, "Dude, you Spanish?" And he's like, un poquito. You know what I mean? And then she asked him something. I don't know what she said, and he was like, "Nah." He's like, "It's MLK Day. They're closed." And I get in the elevator. I was like, "Do you hear that? MLK Day was yesterday. This guy's black." Chris goes, "They're always late."
I didn't say that. I would never say something like
The doors are closing. They're always late. Anyway,
bro, that's a great excuse to not speak Spanish.
Can't I get one day off?
That's on MLK Day, babe. Oh God.
Christ.
It's good to see you guys.
Oh yeah, but yeah. I mean, I get to live like a scumbag when I'm not with my kids, and then I have to clean up and be like a dad.
Yeah.
And I mean, thank God I get some scumbag days.
Yeah.
The poor bastards who are just like.
Is that why you leave this place a fucking wreck?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel it. I can, wallow in it. But I mean, I know guys that are just like us that would love to live the way we're talking, and they just can't ever.
Yeah.
Like I get a little reprieve. I get the kids. I send them home.
Yeah.
And I'll play video games till my eyes bleed. You
Dude,
know?
Yes.
to be
I know
honest,
guys who just want to play. Forget about boozing, fucking partying. They just want to play video games, and they
Yes.
just can't because they either have their kids all the time, or they have a wife who won't let them, or a job that sucks, or whatever. And it's like, I tip my cap because those are real men. We're
I'm
not
getting
men.
to the
We're
point
boys.
where like
We're boys.
I want kids so I can calm down.
Yeah,
I want now. I'm getting that age where like, give me a wife and kids.
It's the ultimate like, you will stop yourself.
Yeah.
Because you'll tell yourself. You'll commit to like working out or not drinking or whatever, and you always slip up. But
Yeah.
when you got kids.
Worst nightmare is IOD while she's pregnant. You know what I mean? It's like I was so close.
I like how people want kid. People like occasionally they'll have a kid to save a marriage. Yours is like I'm just trying to save a life.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
Yeah.
trying,
Yeah, I'm saving my life.
just trying to
own-
save my own
Dude,
life.
I
here.
mean,
It's not even about the stripper I'm pregnant. It's like I want to calm down.
I remember, I guess I can't say it for her, but Caitlin certainly was like, I can't do these hangovers anymore, so let's have a kid. It's like,
Right, you
we're
need
not
an
going to have it,
excuse. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, I know so many cheaper ways to stop having hangovers.
Speaking of hangovers, I brought you guys our beer.
Oh,
You
fuck
got a beer?
yeah.
Let's go. Look at that packaging.
Isn't it nice?
This is I've seen this a lot on whatchamacallit, on Instagram. You guys been working on this for a while, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It
What,
actually came
what-
fast.
It's like a
if you
month.
like IPAs, you'll love it. It's
2
got a
months.
very dank and stinky.
I like how I'm just
It's only
sorry. I was like,
4.8, 4.9.
yeah.
Which is good, by the way. I
Yeah.
like that.
Give me one of those.
You're gonna go. You go to the doctor after. Doc, I've tried everything. I had a beer this morning.
oh yeah, fuck! I was gonna go to the doctor for that.
Nothing can fix it.
You got a fucking IPA for breakfast. And also, you called 1 p.m. breakfast. So
I needed some quick calories.
It is lunch, dude.
What
Finback.
what is the process like? You tested it and all that shit, or you
Yeah, no, we happened to fall in like a perfect scenario because usually like breweries, when they do collaborations, it's usually with another bar. It's like two teams jerking each other off for nothing because the bar's already selling the beer, the bar already exists, the brewery's already doing well, and there's no beer podcast that like has a sponsorship. So I just reached out to this dude I knew. I was like, yo, I'm a big fan of Finback and all your IPAs. What you think about collaboration? So we had a couple meetings. I pitched.
What's Finback? Are they like
They're in Brooklyn based,
Got it,
but they're also Queens and LIC now. But they're like,
Okay, so like a
it's like a
local-
craft.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
beers. Like if you're a
drinker's
beer
beer.
snob, you know what Finback is.
Yeah.
It's like
Got it.
it's up there. It's like
it's that usually not turns me up, but scares me. Like knowing beers and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, these fuckers are at a different level. I mean, they're chemists, dude. So we
Dude,
went in there
learned it with the whiskey, like
Yeah.
talking to people who literally have a chemical engineering degree.
Yep. Oh, they're
Yeah.
brilliant.
She was like, I just didn't want to do like nerd shit, so I applied it to booze. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so we picked out the hops. We just like everything was just so perfect, dude. Like we flavored our own beer in a sense with their help.
Yeah.
But we picked out like 3 different hops, and then it sat there for like I don't know 2.5 weeks. Then we got there for yesterday for the canning. They put it.
Oh, that was
just
yesterday. So this is
yeah.
really.
This is brand new.
Yeah. Fuck, I
The
knew.
packaging is cool. It's I got this little like iridescent thing.
Well, we
It's a
did.
sunset.
Our merch guys designed the labels. So there's 4 different labels. The sun's falling and Bert and Ernie are falling away into.
Oh wow, that is
so this
you
one-
gotta really
this one's
look.
The first one where it's high.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude! I thought that was a boat.
This is the second one.
Yeah. I see it
Different
now.
levels. That's very cool.
Bleep out that Bert and Ernie so we don't get in trouble.
I was gonna say, can you guys say that? Like,
Well, it's just a shadow. There's 2 fucking.
But I mean,
I was
I'm
gonna say,
gonna
that
have to
doesn't
bleep
look
it on
like Bert and Ernie to
here.
me.
You guys
Yeah.
see, this is here as a guy who fucking violates.
There's a
copyright
caricature.
all the
I was gonna say,
time.
what's good,
Let me
bro?
tell you, like,
Dude,
you want to leave? Oh, you're leaving breadcrumbs right now, brother. You gotta be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard that
Brother,
character
now,
before.
let me tell you, as someone else who's done this, do the opposite. You want to get sued by Sesame Street.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
best thing that
Oh,
happens,
true.
you get a cease and desist from Sesame Street, and you're the scumbags who are stealing Bert and Ernie, and that's news
That's
and all
True.
that shit.
Yeah, we're new to this business.
The best thing you can get is a like we have to
Cease and
take you
desist?
serious. Yeah, yes, no, literally.
From Sesame Street.
Yes. when they're like, you're big enough that we have to do something about this, but you're not big enough that we're gonna like actually like sue you. You know, like take your money. The
Yeah.
best because they send you the letter, you get to post it on Instagram, and you stop. But you get to be like, we got sued by Sesame Street for this beer. It's a great fucking story.
I don't know what's going to come of this, but it was a small batch, only 20 kegs.
Honestly, like
I'm hoping
that's the way to
Do
do
they
it.
send
too.
the cease and desist in like a tote bag?
Thanks to your
Spelled out
contributions, we can afford this legal team.
I think this, having done all sorts of merch for a long time, the merch we did, whether it's clothing, products, drinks, food, whatever, the shit we did when we liked it and we just did it because we liked it,
Right.
was always the best. And maybe, and I don't know, maybe that lines up financially, maybe it doesn't. I can definitely tell you the times we were just churning things out to churn them out.
Yeah.
And they didn't make any money because that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell you there's passion projects that bombed because we were the only ones who liked it.
For sure.
But when you hit that sweet spot where it's like this makes a little bit of money or gives us some notoriety or gives us some credibility.
Yep.
But the main reason is like I like going to the brewery and hanging out with the guys and having my own can and that
Yeah.
shit. It's like you can do that forever, whether
Yeah.
it makes money or
Well,
not.
that was the
It's-
fucking best part about yesterday is we got to try it for the first time, and it's actually fucking really good.
Yeah, dude,
That's a
it's-
relief
was
too,
worried
right?
it would be like
That's
shit
I
somehow.
think they
Yeah.
know how to make sure they're not gonna
Yeah.
let you make a shitty.
Yeah,
drink.
of
'Cause we
course.
did the
Yeah.
same thing with whiskey, where it's like I don't really know, but I like it smoky, but I like it spicy, and I also like it smooth. Like, can that happen? And
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
yeah, we'll figure something out.
You guys were with Whistle Pig, right?
Yeah.
Is that still going on?
No, they're the main guy who like brokered that relationship moved on to a cannabis company. They have this farm up in Vermont with a little cottage and a professional chef, and you can like stay there for the weekend if you're part of the friends and family and shit.
Really?
So we went up there a couple times as like the group. I went up there a couple times personally, and then when the guy Jason left, I was like, probably not gonna be able to go back to that cottage anymore, am I? And it was a summertime thing. They take you on a boat. Wintertime thing. You're
Yeah, I
doing
remember the
fucking
pictures.
winter
Really?
activity,
So
yeah.
sick.
Hanging out with the pigs and
it's
shit. It was
really
great.
sick.
Yeah.
How's the
But
jerking
they're done
off
with
up
us, so fuck.
How's the masturbation up there?
What's the beat off humidity at this time of year?
Jerk off scene. What's the nightlife like? You mean the jerk off scene? You mean jerking off in my room by myself? That's the nightlife.
Yeah.
Are you're still jerking off as much as you like always did?
No, I got a girl, so I haven't been, and I like been trying not.
That's
to.
got nothing to do with it.
Wait. I don't get that either. Like trying. I can understand if it's like ordinarily I'd be jerking off right now and having sex. I get that.
Yeah.
But you make a conscious effort to not jerk off.
Yeah, well, I
I keep those separate.
Yeah, beating off is like eating.
I'll
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes
He's
I'll
always,
go.
he's
I'll go
always
through like
complaining about his cum dribbling out of his dick. Like,
Jesus.
whoa.
Some things are made for our couch, Chris.
Are you not? Yeah.
No, I'm just
your
saying.
couch is
we're
our
joking,
couch.
it's
Our
like-
couch is our
yeah,
couch.
sure.
I'm saying
Literally, there's probably cum on the couch.
I don't have the
saying.
I don't have the force of a 23-year-old. Is that what you mean?
I'm saying if you weren't jerking off 6 times in an hour, you might be throwing ropes again.
See, I don't know. Let's break that down scientifically.
No, that's
Because usually the
100%
more you use a muscle, the more.
See,
fucking-
No. We are talking about
Let's
a
take a caller.
finite. Maybe you might be right that the force is getting stronger, but we're talking about a finite resource of cum that dwindles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Yes.
Why?
Because
you gotta pitch,
you
you gotta
come
need
in this
rest.
much.
But
Pitchers
like,
need 5 days of rest.
how long is it supposed to like?
It's like you're talking about your arm. You're
He's
throwing.
going 12 innings.
Yeah, he's like old burlap sack Hatton from 1898
Yeah.
who threw 400 innings.
Yeah, but
just
I'll
wondering why you can
I'll
only
be in
throw
the
the
fucking
nut-
Hall of Fame, boys.
I genuinely don't know how long it takes to like replenish the tank. Like, I figure it's just right back.
It's hours,
It's out, yeah. So
but it's not.
I don't think it
It's
is.
not hours for the whole
No.
tank, but it's enough to.
Yeah, but there's
jelly in the jar,
There's a
dude.
combination.
It's like toothpaste in the tube. You can
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
it,
there's
stuff
some
get
in
in there. You shampoo, you put the water in, shake it up, you get a little extra out of there.
It's like there's friction there. You're going to be wearing down the sensitive stuff.
There's a lot of things. There's the outside equipment, the inside equipment. There's the liquid. There's the muscle.
I'm saying give it a shot.
I mean, wait, this is.
You'd have to pay me.
I'm gonna be.
I'm not making 5
You're like
days.
saving, like, I'm not doing it, so
Yeah.
quit asking.
Actually, you know what? This is true. I looked into this because I want to see what my kids are doing. If they're doing backstrokes or swimming in circles, I want to see if I can still, make a kid.
Yeah.
It's just a fear of mine because I want a child. So I looked.
Doing
it
a
up.
real
You have
good
to
job
take-
at that.
I said, well, I wanted to wait, Kev. No, you have to wait between like 2 and at least 3 days, no more than 7,
Wait,
to beat off to
jerk
go
off?
get your shit tested.
Oh, okay.
So you can't beat off for
You
3
probably-
days.
Yeah, because you probably have to have like your best cum.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have the bottom of the barrel jelly, it's like that might not be
Yeah.
swimmers.
Or they're in the hot tank too much, they all die.
right.
So I'll let you know when I set the date.
Wait. So you have
3 days. I'm just gonna be like.
So wait, you have to set a date and then wait to 3 to 7, or you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big difference though. 3 to 7.
Yeah.
I'm waiting 3 if I'm you.
100%. Dude, I am
so-
running full speed.
So
to that
we
clinic.
need to make a. We need
I'm
to
gonna
make
come
a.
all over the desk. I'm like, can you scrape it up now? There better not be a hot girl at the front.
She gives you like a little thimble. She's like, here, I'm gonna need the fucking garbage.
Fucking. I'm like, Chris was right.
You're walking in,
Dude,
wipe her
avoiding the
face
door,
off.
the edges of the doors. You're like, I can't. If I fucking just bump into something sharp.
Just Bubble Boy walking in.
But wait, I'm gonna have to be the person with the brain in the room here. It's 100% more cum if you don't
Jerk off.
jerk
6
off.
times
Like,
a day.
I can't believe you guys.
I get that.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
okay.
That's
So-
the argument I'm making.
It sounds like you are saying that there's always cum. It's like, no, if you jerk off a bunch, you will lose all the cum.
You get more.
If you can jerk off 6 times a day, if you stop that, you will have 15-year-old boners and you
Yeah.
shoot ropes. I am certain of.
Maybe not 15 because you're getting up there, but like 20.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers. You
You
know?
ever hang out with a 20-year-old girl? Jesus.
I haven't done that since I was like 24.
22?
Yeah. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Jackie's turning what, like 23, and she's
Jesus.
having like a breakdown over it. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
I should have a
Well,
23-year-old kid.
You could. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
If I was a real pile of shit.
Tell her that
dumping
on
in
the
my
way
high
out.
school
Maybe she'll
sweetheart.
shut the fuck up.
I was one of those deadbeats I went to high school with.
I just had
love. Yeah,
I met my 20-year reunion of high school just a couple months ago.
Did you go?
Yeah. Fuck
Really?
yeah, I went. Yeah. Did you not go to yours?
I think I went to one. I went to the 10-year, and then I was just stopped.
Yeah, I went
Because it was the saddest shit in the
right?
world. There was only like 25 or 30 dudes. It felt like I was at like a Polish American club. Like the lighting was weird. The food was dog shit.
lighting was
And the women, they age like rhinos, dude. Well, I thought like the hot girls, dude. The hot girls in my high school, I would like everybody went after.
Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
Christmas.
I feel
It's
bad for chicks on that level. Even as late as like 09, 10, 11, when we were still doing local smoke show of the day, early Barstool, it was like guys, girls, whoever would like, this is the hottest girl in our sorority, and we would talk to them, like, and they'd be like a model for a day on the website. And I remember seeing some of these girls being like, I can't even fathom. I didn't even know there was regular girls this hot.
Yeah.
But it was like special because it was like, you knew the girls you grew up with, Hollywood stars, but you didn't know that like.
Yeah.
And then Instagram came along, and
Yeah.
so like girls, like hot girls are now like, oh, I'm not that hot anymore.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And you wake up
That
and-
used to be special, and now it's like, oh, you only have like 500,000 followers. You're not that hot.
You see a girl that hot, you turn to your girlfriend, you're like, do you always talk like this? Is that how you sound?
But they're getting smart. The baggy clothes are coming back.
Oh, they did
The
a
baggy
great job
clothes
with
are
that.
coming back.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what if we dress like 90s chicks?
The other day,
That's why I'm horny all the time, dude. That was my
I don't know if you heard
wheelhouse.
this, but Gia was like, me and Feitelberg have a staggeringly similar wardrobe at this point. It's like, you guys dress exactly the same. You can grab a Gen Z girl and Feitelberg, and it's like same shits, baggy sweaters.
That's good, dude.
and
He's got
fucking
great
corduroys.
style.
Yeah.
Kid takes risks.
That's right.
I fucking love you, dude. I'll clear your sickness. I'll take you out for a little spin, We should be friends. Yeah. 2 sips of beer, I'm back, baby.
Wait. Speaking of kind of this, 2 sips of beer taking me out. I'm gonna send Pav something real quick.
Who?
Pav's behind the desk up there. Pavs, I want you to pop something on screen. I just want to get some reactions real quick.
Is this you?
Huh?
Is this something you
You in
dress
high
like?
school?
It is.
Hot kid time?
It's. I just want.
Is this gonna be a fashion related thing?
No. Nothing to do with me.
Pavs, I do know your name. I thought you said Pat. There's got to be 40 Pats here, right? In this building?
Sure, there's fucking bunch of dumb
2?
Mick.
All these dumb Irish faces? You only got 2 Pats?
There's really not a lot of. You would think thered be more dumb Irish mix, but there's really not.
Yeah. That's why I thought I was going to hate the Barstool show.
Maybe we'll look into that.
But Barstool
Because
show.
half the people here, I
Civil
can't
rights
even look at. Dude, that Surviving Barstool was
that Barstool show. Yeah.
unbelievable.
Did you watch it the whole way through?
Yeah. Oh, I went home. I said on the podcast that you guys posted that clip, and I took a lot of shit for it. Thanks, Kev, because I couldn't defend myself. Because I said at one point I was like, I would never buy it. Shane's buying it.
Oh yeah.
And they cut that part for his clip, and then people gave me. I got like 20 private messages. People
Wait.
yelling at me.
I posted it with you saying that or not?
You posted a clip when I did Matt and Shane's.
Right.
And
But I thought
at
I
first
cut
I
it.
said, I said,
I definitely cut it because I was like, that's not good for business.
I said I didn't think I was going to like it.
Yeah.
Just because I thought there was too many characters could be in it. And then I watched a couple episodes. I was like, yo, this is exceptional.
It was so good.
And then I went home. There was only 3 episodes left because Shane and I blew through in that week.
Yeah.
We watched it in Oklahoma. We watched it in fucking Texas, dude.
What did you guys think?
It was
Like about the winner and everything. Like, were you like happy with how?
big Will Compton fan.
Yeah.
He was my show horse, just because I want to take him out for a spin. It'd be great if I was just a closeted gay. I'm just trying to fuck him.
Then wouldn't that be so funny? Wouldn't that be like a funny bit that I've been working on for 5 years?
Me and Tommy's entire text thread is just like, dude, you look good here.
Yeah, it is true.
And then you go, no, dude, you look good.
I saw you on camera. You look great.
Yo, speaking of, did you guys see the girl that Pedro Pascal brought to the Emmys last night? Fucking rockets.
I'm watching Emmys.
But look at this chick. This chick is a absolute dime. Like we talk about like classic beauty, right?
Oh yeah, she's classic. Jesus.
I don't know if I need my glasses or you guys are out of your fucking minds.
What, you don't think that's a hot
ugly?
chick?
She's objectively beautiful. What are you talking about?
Like you wouldn't
get
have
up
sex
there.
with her?
Why is this she a man?
That's a pretty
man.
low bar.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. It was too.
Oh, nice.
What do you think about this objectively beautiful woman? I fuck her.
Bro.
Well, guess what, gay boy?
I sent it
Oh,
to
so I
Kevin.
passed that test.
did.
I texted it to Kevin last night.
You pick up your work tail and head out.
The text exchange was so good.
I texted Kevin last night and I was like, because I saw this picture on and Lux is no doubt gorgeous.
No, she is. I mean, that's a pretty
Name's
girl.
Lux?
Yeah. And I was like, dude, I knew Pedro Pascal had a trans sister, and I was like, oh god damn.
Oh, it's his sister.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
She's hot as hell. I got no shame.
none, dude. I was like, once it became clear that was his sister, I was like,
Yeah.
I take nothing I said back.
Well, but
like,
it was funny.
I
'cause
accidentally
he
had
was
sex
like-
with this, so I have to stand my ground.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Yeah, he had
You had sex
with
with a transsexual?
Yeah.
You guys have any sponsors you need to hit up?
when
I've already said it on many podcasts. I'm not doing it today.
Okay.
But you really
well,
want to
yeah,
get it done?
Yeah, you are. Knowingly or
Well,
unknowingly?
he was really horny and Feitelberg wasn't around.
Here, can
He
you
had
put
to
on this
settle
red
for the
beard
next
real quick?
Here's some corduroys and a beard.
Oh, I'm really in
Wait.
the hunting gear. We might throw this hoodie on.
This is literal hunting gear.
Yeah, I know. It looks great.
Wait, knowingly or unknowingly?
There's a reason we both have knee pads on.
He
All right, let
found
me
out
tell you this-
about.
I'll
he
tell you
found
the
out
fucking
about
story.
this.
Give me the abbreviated,
I'll
but I
tell you-
got to know some details here.
It was after a show with Helium in Philly.
Give me date, first of all.
A date?
The date. When did this happen?
This is probably 10 years ago, 9 years
That-
ago.
That's a very different, like, doing it now and doing it then, very different things.
Back then, like, there was no, you didn't know.
Right,
anything.
right,
It's
right.
like, and they wouldn't say anything. So when I say 10 times higher than this girl, walks across the street.
I'm sure at Helium in Philly, I'm sure.
No, dude. Kev. You want the abbreviated
I'm sure
version?
she was a fucking...
You ever hang around 20th and Sanson around 4 a.m. on Tuesday?
They're beautiful.
Babes. The absolute
Oh,
dimes.
you son of a bitch. It's so true, but for this example, I swear to God, she was a smoke.
Okay.
Pick her up. She walks across the street. There's only like 3 people on the roads. It's like 3 a.m., right? All the bars are closed. They close at 2. This girl walks
You're
across
literally
the
talking
street.
about a street rat at 3 a.m.
I know.
Crazy.
I know.
Okay,
It gets
sorry,
worse.
Sorry. Okay.
She crosses the street. I'm like, this is shady, right? And she's like, hey, do you have a light? She didn't sound like that, but she sounded better. Probably like that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Also,
cigarette? How are you?
The most Tommy move ever is just being also a street weirdo at 3 a.m. shit face. Someone else is on the street and he goes, "This fucking idiot."
Yeah.
Fucking, there's something
Look around, asshole.
Chris, I was working. This bitch wasn't telling yuck
Full
yucks.
cocaine eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where it all started. She crosses the street, asks for a light. I'm like, I don't smoke. And then this banter of, and I was like, wait, are you working? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, look, you're smoking hot, but I have nowhere to go because at the time I had a girl.
She was like, "Oh, come on, Tommy."
I got this chick who only come here,
bro. Come back to my bachelor pad.
She's like, I have somewhere. And I was like, all right. It took me like no seconds, And she takes me to this dirty bookstore, which is like a brand new dirty bookstore where like, it's got the videos, it's got the magazines, it's got the toys. It's a Target for porn, right? It's got it all.
It was brand new.
It was brand new. You can't say no on everything I said. I was there.
I know. Just
after what happened, everything was etched in my mind. I could
qualifying. It wasn't an old dirty bookstore,
dude. You know when something severe happens to you, you never forget where
Every detail. Yeah.
You gave me Play-Doh right now. I could build the inside of this fucking place.
I like how you use the like exact thing they do to find out like past traumas. like exactly what they give children. Like, can you recreate this scene for us?
Point where he hurt you.
Mommy's bloody on the floor over here.
I need more red Play-Doh for my ass.
Oh my god.
So anyway, we walk in this place. The lights are backlit, and I'm thinking it's closed. The door opens, and there's just a dude, like a big security guard guy, just sitting there. And I was like, oh, this is like a whole fucking racket where these street whores bring dudes into. And it had like, nudie booths, like the old nudie booths, like where you go to like a jerk-off booth. They had jerk-off booths, right? So I guess that's where you take them to fuck them in the box. There's a little screen on the side of this wooden box.
Beautiful woman.
There's a little screen on the box. She's already
looked brand new.
She's already huffing. She's already blowing me, right? So, dude, I'm nervous. So I'm taking money out of my pocket. I'm trying to start the box up so I can pick a porn. Take her first, man. The money's not going in the thing, so I have quarters. Again, this is 10 years ago when you had change in your pockets. I put a quarter in this fucking thing. You hear it rattle down the drywall. It's just like all the way to the floor. I was like, it's all a facade.
There's nothing there.
It's not working at all. So she's huffing, and now we're sharing drugs, right? So it's dark as fuck in this thing. She turns around, grabs me to insert. We're having fun, and then I feel it. Yeah. Just one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'll get a sound effect.
Yeah.
And then
Your belt's hitting me in the leg.
Pendulum. Get the fuck out.
And I stopped, stood back, almost got very violent. It would have been like a gorilla in a fucking cage. I mean, this thing would have been timbered.
But then cooler heads prevailed.
So I finished
In
fucking
for
her.
a penny or in for a pound.
So I came in her ass and told her, get the hell out of here.
And then I went fucking berserk. And then I was like, well, you should be telling people that. That's very dangerous for you. I could fuck you up right now. And then
Just looking out for you, hon.
Just want to let you know I could
Beat the shit out of you.
dude, I was
Just let you know this could be very dangerous for you. I have AIDS.
Holy shit.
and then she blew me. But yeah, it can happen to anybody. Well, these days it's like they come right out and say, I just want to let you know.
Just want to get a piece.
Yeah.
I'm packed.
I'm carrying.
I can't
I'm
imagine
part of the union.
like a
Just a touch.
clap, like a little pendulum clap is like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
supposed to
so
happen.
now I'm an ally for the people. Now I can say tranny and not get in trouble. Once you sleep with one by accident, there's no offending the community.
Let's just sleep with them by accident.
God.
Do not clip this at all. I swear to God, Pass. Come on, baby.
Once you accidentally suck a trans person's dick,
I want to say happy birthday to my dad. Jesus Christ. I told Chris this once. It's like, I did podcasting for like 3 years, a couple of years with Shane before Chris and I started. But the first year and a half, I didn't tell any stories. I was like, kept everything close outside of just trying to be funny. And then finally, I was like, one day I just said
Let
like
it rip.
one crazy fucking story, and like the weight off my shoulders. Walking home, I was like, I've been lying to everybody.
I swear to God,
It is
people tell
therapy.
me to go to therapy. I'm like, I do it twice a week, every day when I'm with this guy.
My boys, yeah.
because honestly,
And then I clip it.
I
clip my
exploit it,
therapy
and I try to
And when it
squeeze
doesn't
every
get a lot of
penny.
likes, I get pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah, I regret everything I've ever done.
you this for.
no, but like at least we've always said, like, I know the problems I have and how to fix them.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to a therapist for them to tell me that. I know the answer.
Yeah.
I need to get it off my chest, and I get it all off my chest here.
Yeah,
So.
dude.
Yeah, that's not. Don't try to fix me. Your job is to tell no one.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Right. Right.
And
My
laugh a
job
bit.
is-
Laugh a bit.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't feel like we're connected.
That I honestly, I do genuinely think if you know, being the attention whore egomaniacs that we all are deep down,
Yeah.
we just want to laugh.
Yeah.
And so that's every interaction I ever have is I just want you to laugh at something I say.
Dude.
But if you're a regular ass person who knows you're not that funny, you could probably go to a therapist and have a very fruitful conversation. But if you're
When's the
like
last
us,
time you
it ain't
hung around
happening.
with like normal
I'm just gonna tell the
people?
punchlines
I just don't believe it.
in therapy.
Yeah.
I do think that we're gonna look back. I think that there's real therapy, and then I think that there was, you know, the market exploded.
I think talking
And-
it out is good.
Yes. Yeah.
I think you should. Look. The reason I would like to go to therapy is I want to go there. I want to say the worst things about, like, imaginable about the people I love most in the world, and I want them to legally not be able
cannot
to
say a word.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
because it's like,
And also
a
not
lot of it's
judge.
just hot air.
Yeah.
I don't,
You just gotta get it out.
Yeah. I don't want you to even have a reaction on your face when I say, like, I want to fucking kill them with my bare hands. I don't want you to go.
Yeah.
I want you to just sit there. That's it.
No, see, I want them to go like, they really said that.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you think I'm. I want to be like. I want to be.
Need a
I
good
want to be
cop-
like
a
in
good
a
cop.
courtroom.
Yeah.
One time I went into a therapist, everything that was going on, and she just went. And I was like, "That's what I want. Thank you."
Yes.
Even the professionals like, Jesus.
That's. I would have got up and walked out.
Yes.
Like, we have about 55 more minutes of the session. I'm good. I got all the work I needed today.
Yes.
Hey, go back. You actually, I'll give you permission. You can tell people. Tell your friends about that.
Yeah.
I
got
had the guy
this
stop me in my
problem.
tracks the other day.
Yeah. I got caught in a regular guy hang recently, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like out of my mind. Like
Just like dudes with normal jobs.
zero
shitty lives.
jokes. Nobody's having fun. It's like they're just talking normally about regular things.
Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking that every time they talk, I'm like, this is a setup for something wild.
Yeah.
It's like, no, so we had a good time.
What was the
Why'd
setting?
you just waste 2 minutes of my fucking life? What?
What was the setting? Where were you?
A bar.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, I
it was
had
like
that-
I was meeting like friends of friends. I was like, I got that thing. Get the fuck out of here.
I had that recently. We were like, I was with like 3 of my best friends, and we were at a friend's 35th birthday party where there were like a bunch of people who like we kind of knew from high school and stuff like that, and we were there causing a scene,
Yeah.
dude. Like not even like being drunk and rambo. It's just like literally we were there. We'd had one
Laughing
like,
and
Yeah, have fun.
laughing,
Have
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
cackling, like kicking the
Yeah,
floor
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And one buddy who like we hadn't seen since high school came over in like a sweater with like the Oxford collar coming out of it, and he goes, "So boys, what's the financial investments looking like?"
Oh
We
my God.
started laughing again. We're like, "What's up, dude? How you been?"
And he's
he's
dead
like,
serious.
and he's like, "No, like it's good. So like, what are you guys in?" And we were like, "We're leaving. We're leaving."
Yeah.
Me, Graham, and Jim.
Yeah.
Like, we're out of here. We will see
Yeah,
you
you
guys later.
ruined everything.
I can't even imagine like that life sucks,
Yeah.
dude. And you don't realize it. Even the clothes, like I know we probably, at least I'll speak for myself. I know that I dress probably younger than I'm pushing 40.
I mean,
I'm
those
wearing
Puerto Rican
hoodies
boots
and
are
shit. Yeah.
teenage level right now, dude.
but like I can't imagine every day getting up being like, put my khakis on and tuck my polo
Oh,
in,
yeah.
and then
Dude.
I put my sweater over my polo, and
Yeah.
I put on my loafers, and like,
Did you ever
I'm just
wake
like,
up?
I couldn't do it.
You ever wake up from like an all-nighter and then see people going to work and you're like, I can't imagine that life.
Dude,
And like, meanwhile, you're just like, what a pathetic piece of shit.
yeah,
like,
that happened to-
imagine
look
living
at
like
this
that.
guy.
But at this
Yeah,
great
yeah,
job and a stable life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
family. Barstool show would be great, like an alcoholic Olympics. where like if you sat on a table, what I consumed last night, and I
Right.
go like see my trainer, like he wouldn't. It's a bachelor party night every night. For people that don't drink.
Right.
And it's like you're still going to the gym. Create an Olympics around that. You know what I mean? Like there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I remember when
What? You don't like it?
I like it.
No,
love it.
I get what you're saying. I remember when Bert Kreischer was having one of his, crazy, like, I can do anything moments. He was like, I think I could step in the ring with Stylebender and, like,
Jesus Christ.
and, like, hold my own.
Shut the
whatever.
fuck up.
Right. And so, of course, that was, like, so idiotic. But he was like, and then they kind of start talking through it, and they're like, but what if we get black? He has to drink as much as I drink the night before, and then I have to fight like he fights the next day. So we both do what we're professional at.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you obviously still get your ass kicked, but like, the next day, Adesanya after drinking 1,000 shots, and it does even the play.
It'll even
it.
It would still
It would still destroy you. But I would like to see someone who's
That's a bad example.
who their body is like, perfectly tuned all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, now you come in the gutter with me. It's like
Yes.
Bane in the darkness.
Yes.
Yeah, try deadlifting 325 without shitting all over the mirror. You know what I mean? Explosive diarrhea all over the fucking your partner
Well,
next to you.
do you ever feel like so you still work out a lot
Every morning.
right? So like you're in shape, you're doing you're making shit, you're making content. So then do you ever feel like, oh wow, if I cut out drinking, I'd be like
all
I'd be
the
fucking-
time.
yeah.
Dude, even when I drink half of what I used to, I just got this new app that my boy turned me on to where you count the number of drinks throughout the day. So you set like a limit. It's called Sunnyside. It's a nice app. Shout out Sunnyside. I started this app at like 12.
a day,
Which
every
is
day.
like you're counting
Average
saying hi
or-
to a bartender after you close out. You
Doubles
get a
count
shot.
as one.
You get a shot on the way out. That kind of thing. You got to add like all the small little intricate details.
Yeah, you got to add
on
the
a
shots.
on a night.
No fucking kidding, Tommy.
No, they're really up your ass on this thing.
You drink a full bottle of wine.
Yeah.
You have a handle of
That's
whiskey.
4. That's 4 glasses.
That
in fairness-
that actually there is a little bit of
in
wiggle.
Oh, wait,
fairness-
shots 4?
No,
a bottle of wine.
Wine
but,
bottle. Dude,
yeah.
2 bottles of wine is an appetizer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a joke.
Right, but so that is a bad example.
And this is over the course. If you have a beer at 6 p.m., you're staying up till 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But you're saying
You're spacing out your beers. You don't feel drunk, but it's still a lot of consumption.
Yeah.
You cut that down.
insane.
You're being a real fucking dickhead.
Why being a dick?
Okay, is this 12?
It's
is
just
it,
Mike's
is it
got
more
my
like,
posture in a very aggressive,
Is it more like
antagonistic.
you're doing like 24 on Saturday and none on Sunday, and it averages out to 12? Or are you doing 12, 12,
Well, there's
12, 12,
goals.
12?
No, the goal is like you.
No,
You're
If you're doing
used to-
12 a day, you are fucking going hard, bro.
Yeah, no. The point is to get down to like the next week. You set it like 10.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit 12. You can, and then you log what you hit, which is like 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually you want to get down to like 3 days dry,
Right.
and then you take a whole week off and only drink on the weekends.
yeah, this is called getting
Tell me
sober.
my dream.
This is,
You guys don't do goals in January? Yeah. So wish me luck and shut the fuck up.
Wait, so you started it? When did you start it?
January.
Oh, you started. So you just started, and you're.
So it comes out weekly. They ask you like, do you want to change your averages? Do you want to? They have
so
check-ins. They have
on,
like
on a big night, how much are you putting down?
Jesus.
If you had to guess.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like 20,
20,
30.
yeah. 20, 30. Again, big
8
difference.
hours? What are we doing?
Come on, dude.
Put your winter coat on. We're gonna work.
I do
Yeah,
miss
dude.
that. I mean, I can't even drink like 1/100th of what I used to. And I remember.
Could you drink that bottle of whiskey in a night?
Now? No, I'd be a wreck. Yeah.
I could do.
But like, I was also never a big, like, I would never be the guy who like, you drank a bottle of vodka. But I do remember when, it's like you're getting ready for a night or a party or whatever. And it's like, we all would go to the store and get a case each, like,
Yeah, of course.
this one's mine, this
Yeah,
one's yours.
yeah,
This one,
yeah.
people show up like to a party with a case and it was like, no, this is for me, this is for you. And not saying I would polish off all of them every time, but like you would drink a lot
Give
of
a
them all
couple
the
away.
fucking
Make
time.
some friends.
So-
Oh yeah, you could go through 25 beers. No,
Your buddy just shows up with a 6-pack. You're like, what are you trying to get your dick to work tonight?
That's what I mean, though.
Where's
Yeah,
the other
like,
18?
bro,
idiot?
I did that.
Right.
The last Thanksgiving, I drank basically not at all this last year.
A what?
I basically just didn't drink this. I drank in the last year what I usually drink in like a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
The whole year?
basically. I had like a glass of whiskey here, a glass of wine there.
It was impressive.
Really?
It was
That's
impressive.
why your skin looks so nice. Now the genuine comments or compliments are coming out fucking shady. Just because this fucked it all up.
But
I'm sorry, transsexual.
You tried like 7 times.
What's the problem with that? I don't think it's a big deal. It's not offensive, is it?
What?
People call me fucking Paps, short for Papa. That's not too
Oh yeah.
fine, right?
Look, I think the 4 of us have final say, so like,
Yeah,
it's
we're good.
It's the threatening to kill them when you find out.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a
That's
problem.
really the fly in the ointment.
This isn't safe for you because I might beat you to death. That was toeing the line.
That's the pube in the ointment.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
But yeah, you. I mean, you.
No, so
stopped
you haven't.
drinking.
You stopped
So
drinking.
I did, but I had like an app like that, and I deleted it in like a week.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is dumb. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, but bro, you are a weird. You are a machine, man. You're weird.
What's your
Most people
vice? What do you get? You smoke weed? Do you?
Food, candy, like
It actually was too, like, because
sugar and that shit.
I was
But
drinking
also
so
working
much.
out. Like he
I was
did-
gonna say,
he-
be fat and sober is pretty low down there. Like it's piles of shit. Like if you're not hungover every morning, get to the fucking gym,
dude. He eats an astounding amount of bad food. Like it'll just be like a bag of candy plus a bowl of cereal plus a fucking ice cream cone plus there's like they're all different and a cake and then a pizza.
In your
None
defense,
of them require any preparation.
right.
It was like I was like, am I? And I was like, well, I was like, maybe I'm an alcoholic. And so I like just stopped. And then I am a sugarholic. Like I can have some beer, nothing happens to my brain. I have a piece of candy.
Yeah.
I'm immediately like more, and just start fucking. I was telling him like I got home on Sunday, and I had like a peanut butter cup, and bro, I just ate candy from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Like just
Jesus.
fucking-
I've always said about him,
Candy.
he's just a consumer,
Yeah.
not buying. Like he's like like an alien who just like when they say an Independence Day, they just come and they take every resource on the planet and they move on. If it's candy, if it's booze, if it's working out, if it's drugs, whatever he's doing, he'll just do it to the max.
Same.
I just fucking be about it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but he's about that life.
Yeah, dude.
kinda
I like
feel-
work, man.
Yeah.
If we're gonna fucking do it, let's
Put
do
your
it.
I get
put your hard hat on, get your lunch pail, and go to
I
work.
feel the same way. We were talking about he was talking about how he really likes espresso, and it's just like I can't drink
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
I want a jug.
Right. But that's
all the
you
espresso.
can't when it's like
Yeah.
that, you know. Like,
No,
the
it's too
espresso,
strong.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to lessen all of my vices like that. Like
But you need
I
a
would
little.
drink. I would drink 3 coffees throughout the day. Now I have one of those and then a shot of espresso. So that's lessening.
Yeah.
I'm lessening my sugar intake. Also, when you stop drinking all those calories, you got to fill it with other things. That's why you got to be careful. I've cut down my candy consumption. Took me a week and a half. You know how much I used to eat candy.
Yeah.
Now I just have like 1 sour punch strip. And I leave the bag. The bag's still there in the morning. It's like leaving a bag of cocaine. It's like,
I was gonna say that's incredible.
You gotta finish.
That's the most
I do
impressive thing I've
that.
ever heard.
I do that like on purpose. Like I did that when I stopped chewing tobacco. I like, and I didn't even like. I wasn't like I need to quit dipping. I was just like I haven't dipped in a few days. I guess I'll just stop. But then I had a tin still because I hadn't finished it, and I left it on my kitchen table for like 3 months, being like, "You gonna do it today, you little fat pig?"
Yeah.
I do think that you are an exceptional case of like of willpower because I think most people can't do that shit. You know what I mean? The fact that you can just stop it and go work out, stop, leave it there, and I don't touch it. I'll just stop drinking for a year. I mean, that's the
crazy.
rarity. Yeah,
Why
that's the
did
rarity.
your nightlife change?
Yes and no. I went out less, but when I went out kind of the same. I come in home like a little earlier.
Yeah.
It
He's
was
also very
just
good
not
about
drink.
like going. He still goes out and just will like go to a fucking show, go to a movie, go to like.
Yeah.
I'll have like
Never
a
says no
beer,
to
but then I go to non-alcoholics.
Yeah.
I'll have,
Dude, you
like-
showing up to my short
NAs,
film
dude.
release was fucking awesome.
Dude, that
great.
That was
All
awesome.
that's
Very special.
That was that.
Very
He's
special.
the best guy in the world for that. Like, if there's an event that it's like you don't need to go, but it would mean something to somebody.
Hey,
He's
what a
there
sweetheart.
every time.
Civic
Now
duty
we
was
found out
fucking.
it's just you were trying not to drink. Takes a little.
True.
I would have
Trying
been
to
there.
fill
No
your
matter.
day
Dude,
with
no,
hours.
I just remembered it now.
For the most part, I feel like it's been like it's not like I'm like, oh my god, John is a different person this year.
Yeah.
But like I think the sketch show is great, and I think you're like
It is
seeing clearly, and like even on the podcast, you're just funnier and like quicker, or maybe it's chicken or the egg. I don't know, but I feel like good things have all happened since.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's
For
like
sure.
it's listen, if you're not getting fucking bombed on whatever you get bombed on, you probably will perform better. I mean, we all fucking know that.
Yeah, it was a real. That sucked.
What, like realizing that.
Yeah, when it's like I could be average, and it's like I think I'm funnier now. Fuck.
Yeah,
that sucks.
You know when people are like they're like I think I'm like afraid that if I don't drink I'm like not gonna be funny.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's like the opposite of that, but it's like fuck. Now I have to stay. You know what I mean? You almost want the excuse like I have to do this for my job. It's like no, I don't have to, and I'm actually better. Fuck.
Yeah. You start like actually building a personality.
Yeah.
I mean that in the way that you like remember stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Most of the time when you're going like when you're getting shit faced and going out and trying to be funny, you're just like it's goldfish time. You're like, what happened today?
I also I don't know though. I think I might have early onset dementia. I'm starting to forget things more and more that I'm like I absolutely should know. Like we do the trivia thing here called The Dozen. It's just like one guy writes trivia questions. And I'm like, these are questions that I'm like, I absolutely knew the answer.
Yeah,
like
don't do that to yourself. No,
but now I'm like, maybe I should go like get my brain scanned. I'm like, like when you start to forget, like I'm not talking
basic
like,
shit.
Yeah, or like like I know who that is, but like sometimes they'd put a fucking movie star that I'm like, I know who that is, and I'm like, what's his name? And I used to be able to land the plane and be like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah, now it's like
we were talking about fucking Liza Minnelli and
Humphrey Bogart. We forgot Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's
bad.
even,
yeah, that's nothing.
Like you're forgetting modern day shit.
Yeah,
you're like
Barry Bonds. If Barry Bonds slips your head, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Who's the guy from the Giants, the fucking roid head guy?
Yeah.
That's when you go,
like,
shit.
go to the fucking doctor.
Yeah.
I've had a couple moments like that, but now I'm like, I don't want to go to the doctor because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Well, man. Like you're getting Alzheimer's in 10 years. I just.
Yeah.
That
and whatever data they get, it's like there should be like a number that it gets to where you go, kill me when it hits.
Yeah. I mean, for real, if I have that, I'll put that in my will for sure. Go to one of those pods in Sweden, and just fucking.
If I forget Barry Bonds,
the day that I get that question wrong on The Dozen, literally just shoot me, man.
I thought I was dying last night because of the sickness. And I was
what are the symptoms?
Nothing. No, honestly, it's just like I feel incredibly hungover.
Does it feel like you ate too much
almost
candy?
if I didn't know better, I would have been like, are you, is this withdrawals or something like that? He was like sweating and shaking, but I know he's not. So it was like
You're probably just fighting a cold.
Yeah, no, but when I get sick
or you had 10,000 Reese's peanut butter cups.
When I get sick, I get like sick. Like when I never really get like the cold.
Are you throwing up?
No. And so last night I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the end of it. And
your life?
Yeah. And I was thinking about how I was gonna handle it. Last night I came to the realization.
You guys gonna crawl in the back of the closet and die like a dog?
I'm just out, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
well, we'll find your body when we smell it.
I was gonna give you my Twitter password. And I'm like, when I'm officially dead, just tweet squeaky wheel, it's grease, and that's it.
Now I want you to die today. I really want to do that.
We always talk about how we kill ourselves.
What are we thinking?
Just unique ways to kill yourself.
What did you do?
I came down to the wingman suit.
No, you had a better one the other day.
Which one?
What's the wingman like? Like one of those flying squirrel suits, and then you just hit something.
Then you have like as you jump because it's known psychologically. It's everybody that survived the fall that when they meant to kill themselves regretted it the moment they left.
The better one,
bridge or whatever.
The better one was you train really, really hard for a year, 2 years, however long it takes. You become like an expert mountain climber. You climb to the top of Everest. In a place that's difficult to get to.
Yeah.
You get extremely naked, hold your dick and put your middle finger up, and you get frozen dead at the top of Everest in a place they can't get you down from.
You become a statue.
And so
it's a statue on top
dude
of
that like spends their life trying to get up there has to look at Tommy
when you're taking your fucking
going
your
like
selfie.
This.
Yeah, we did it, guys. It's just you in the back ruining.
Icicles.
That's great.
That's without a doubt the best one of it.
I mean, again, you kind of have to go do that, please. I love your company, but
incredible.
That is great.
And especially if they were like, we gotta get this guy down, and people were dying trying to get him.
Well, the wingsuit
If there was just a whole bunch of bodies.
The wingsuit's like a
North
roller
Face
coaster
jackets.
ride, and then you get a decision to just
To try
go
to
right
do it
into
or
a
go.
cliff
Yeah.
or finish. You know what I mean? And then you go tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
That makes me a little nervous that you might survive though. You crash into something and you may.
You ever see that video? The two dudes in the wingsuits going. One guy was supposed to go over the Golden Gate Bridge. One guy was supposed to go under in front of all their family and friends.
And fucked it up.
The guy hit the fucking bridge going like, I don't know, 150 miles an hour and just split. And you see him like fall on the other side. He just died in front of his family. So sick. I wonder if that was his choice.
That
would be a way. He had I don't know. That's a fucking good suicide.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my whole family on the Golden Gate Bridge. And I'm going to tell them I'm going over, but I'm going right into it. And make them watch.
Nah, dude,
I'm aiming for my stepmom.
dude, that guy is very much alive.
You can watch it.
right
Pull it
now.
up, Paz.
Yeah.
That guy's very much alive. He went to a mental institution. He broke someone out. He's like, he fucking put his name tag.
Oh, yeah,
He's like, go crash into a bridge in front of my family. I'm out of here. Dude, make sure there's no fucking teeth. There's no way to identify.
splatter,
He's like, the whole family saw it. They're not questioning it. That dude is in fucking
It
Rio
must
de
be like-
Janeiro right now.
Like pushing cheese through like a
Right before they jumped out of the plane, the other
real.
guy's like, "You're awfully quiet." there."
Bro,
mouth taped shut. His eyes wide. The fucking dinner plane.
I've been getting my algorithm on Instagram fed me. It was like at morbid knowledge. or
That's why I
something.
follow that on Twitter. It's fucking great.
Yeah, no, bro. So I don't even know why I got it, and then I blocked it, and I got it again, or maybe it was just like morbid knowledge too. You know, whenever there's another account. But I was watching. It was just a video in the fucking ocean, and it was like a shark, and it was thrashing, and I thought I was watching some cool nature shit, and then I opened
Oh, that guy getting eaten?
Yeah, I opened the caption. It was just like this guy in fucking France got eaten by a shark. I'm like, I don't need this. And then,
Well, the
Then-
problem is you don't even get a good look at it.
Yeah, but there's something
Just
about
some splashing.
the fear of him just disappearing. You're like, whoa.
and they were filming that, and you hear the people be like, "Oh my god, oh my god, he's gone!" Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was one. This was like the darkest shit. The darkest shit I've seen, man. It was in Russia. They were on like an ice pond, and they cut like a hole where you would like go ice fishing. And I don't know what the plan was supposed to be, but there's a mom, and she
Bye.
and the husband
Current,
jumps
underneath,
in.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
but like, what was she? Did she not?
They didn't
realize it was
They had
current?
no idea how strong the current underneath.
And then
like
and there's the kid going, "Mom."
she jumps in
And
this
I
little
was like,
ice hole.
I don't. I thought I was watching like a America's Funniest Videos. I'm gonna jump in the cold water and like a cold plunge or some shit.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I didn't read the caption.
That's what it was.
And she's gone, and the husband jumps in, and the kid is screaming, and I'm like, why is this? I watch pimple popping videos. I don't want to watch a fucking mom die in front
Send
of
them
a
to
kid.
me, Kev.
Yeah, apparently, Jesus.
Dude, it started in like I'm going to say 95 or 96, early days of the internet, where it was called Ogrish, I believe, which was before Live Leak bought it. Ogrish was like the dark web for
I
all
don't even
death
know that
videos.
one.
Yeah, me
I know Live League. I know Faces of Death.
In
I
grade
know
school,
all
we
that,
used to
but-
go next to the Wawa where we'd walk to this. It's back when they had like family video stores. It was before Blockbuster.
Before the
really
dirty
was
ones.
a thing. There was a dirty area with the red curtain, but they had this thing called Faces of Death, and that was the very first introduction for me. And then I got the fucking bug, dude. And there was this one video I watched in Cooch's basement in I was gonna say I'll say like 7th or 8th grade, maybe 9th grade, and it's a Chechen rebel being beheaded by a Russian soldier, and he's hogtied.
Okay,
And-
all right, you know.
You don't want to see a boner? The guard
Beheadings are tough because you don't think that. I always envisioned like a guillotine, like shink, and it's gone, and you realize it's like you're hacking at like a fucking tree.
But the ISIS guys did use nice. They used nice cutlery.
Did you see me tight?
There was like fillet knives.
Oh, damn it.
Every beheading was like a fucking birthday celebration for me. All right, you got it.
It is. You do have to watch it once.
Yeah,
I think
know.
everyone should have to watch it.
that's why you got to sleep with a transsexual once.
Yeah. Find out.
Get
what
on the horse once.
Yeah.
You got to go to a sunset tour.
Do you guys know about the storage unit full of dead babies? This was a story that I heard like 6 months ago.
Did you guys
that
watch the new True Detective?
I couldn't believe this was a thing.
No.
And it had like a Wikipedia page and everything. But I found, again, on Twitter.
What,
like,
for
when it was
adrenochrome
morbid-
for the celebrities like these fuckers?
Probably, yeah,
All
probably. It was it was like a 1980s news report, and it was like, we're here on the scene in this like this fucking dock in LA, and like here's the storage unit, and it was a storage unit that an abortion clinic. And they like started, I don't know, fell on hard financial times where they like, I guess usually you pay for like some sort of disposal, and they weren't doing that.
So they're all
they
late-term babies?
And they said that like they opened this thing up, and it like,
The state.
they said there was an estimation of like 17,000 dead corpses.
Shut the
What?
fuck.
And they were like falling out of it. And I was like, how is this not like known? I guess it's too dark that like nobody even talks about it. But then I can't remember what it was, but the Wikipedia was like the abortion clinic storage unit of 1987. It had like its own fucking title. And then there was the song. Remember the song?
They made a
Some
song
pop
for
star
it?
made a song that was like in honor of it. And we played it, and it was like a bop. It was like, it had like a bass line. It was like thumping. I was like, this is the song about
Dance
the
of Dead Babies.
It was fucking, yeah, man. But I
I mean,
do
how
think,
expensive is I guess trash disposal for babies got
just, I
to
don't know, fucking, don't just leave
You
them.
did 17,000. What are the margins?
It's got to be the
You weren't
most...
hurting for business in 1980s LA, dude.
Also, the first baby was probably the worst one. They're like, where did I put it? And they're like,
Alone in a storage closet?
just like, dong. It just echoes to the storage. It'll get softer. We just need more dead bodies.
Oh my god.
Like throwing a rock in a tunnel. Anyway, it's a very sad story.
That's fucking fun. That's why you're fucking funny, man. That's great. I don't know.
Did you
why.
guys seriously watch that new True Detective, Bill?
No,
No,
I'm talking
I
about
didn't watch it tonight. Last night. I watched
Yeah,
it.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
You don't want to watch it?
I do.
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Is
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. I literally
I'll tell you
halfway through, I was like, "There's no way anyone
Sucks
associated with True Detective made this." And in fact, I went, "This must have been made by a woman. It has to be made by a woman."
Jesus, Chris.
This television program sucks so bad.
I was
It's
like-
got to be made by a
Amazing
female.
fucking Greta
Then I felt,
He's looking at the director. He's like,
yeah. No, then I felt
DiCaprio
guilty.
meme.
I felt guilty about thinking that, and I looked it up.
It's a woman.
Made by a woman.
Sure enough.
Wrote, directed, produced by a woman.
what else are we going to
Yeah.
get stolen from us?
Because you're watching and it's like True Detective, I feel like is known for like in the first 20 minutes, you like
Some
the
shit.
characters are like you get sucked in.
Yeah.
And it's like all I'm seeing is a woman with dimple rings and then she's on top when she fucks dudes.
Wait.
That's how women write characters.
There's not even some weird
There's
alcoholic dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, right? What you know?
It's not even some fucking alcoholic guy who lives in a shed. What am I gonna do with this program,
Dude.
There's no one I can relate to.
Dude, it's great. I found myself-
Bro, I mean, when you really think about Russ Cole just sitting with his beard, opening up those Lone Star beers the whole time, drinking, I was like, no wonder we all love
So
that fucking
cool.
show.
Yeah.
Just having dark thoughts and
So
not giving a
cool.
fuck. He was the man. But I mean, listen,
It's
I guess
just-
if
yeah.
it's different people, it's kind of like it's cheating to like put that on the other
Let me
guy's
ask, is it a
resume.
diversity
But at this
hire?
point,
Oh,
True Detective
100%. It's a
fucking-
Mexican woman. They just hired a Mexican. They hired a Mexican woman with basically no experience to make True Detective.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you
That
guys
franchise at this point is going to be like more bad than good.
doing? I
Just
just
like season one, that was it.
But you could at least try.
This is
like
3 or 4?
4.
What was 3?
Marshall.
That was good, but for some reason it didn't pop like.
Yeah.
It was good, but it didn't become.
Well, it's already hard
I
to
think
live
it
up
was,
to the first
but
season.
2 sucks
That's
and 4
challenging.
sucks.
So it's like, yeah.
Mahershala Ali was good though. That
Yeah,
does
he
not get
was
enough
great.
respect. That was dope.
I don't think
was
I
great.
saw any of it except for one. And I think I want to keep it.
Leave it that way.
Yeah.
The other
2 was
two-
like literally a joke. Like you would
Yeah.
laugh at some of the lines that were supposed to be like gravitas. You were like, oh wait,
Yeah.
Yeah,
serious?
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That's why I couldn't get in that serial documentary or not series, serial killer series on Netflix that was really popular.
Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Dude, Mindhunter was.
I got to get it back into it because the acting I felt on the first episode took me out so bad. I was like, this is so cheesy.
No, I'll get into it.
No, because they're both good.
Yeah.
It's Holt
It
McElhaney and Jonathan Groff. They're both.
They're good. They're
Yeah,
good.
all right.
And it's,
By the
it's
time
real. It's real. You know.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
I
some of the
felt
story
I
kind of
felt
is-
the same way. Like in the first 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a guy.
So corny.
he doesn't know how to have sex, and there's a woman who does. Jesus Christ, can we get past this?
These
Well, but-
fucking women.
No, it is. It's
Another
not
broad.
Let me teach you how to fuck. It's like, I'm a fucking detective.
Dude,
In
Christ's sake.
1960.
we do.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
we always
You
talk
think
about
I haven't
here,
had sex before?
when
That's what
when
you're
you're
show?
watching a detective show and there's a wife or a boss, somebody who's like mad that you're not at home or you're not, do whatever, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm solving the fucking serial murder case. Like, cut me some
Yeah.
fucking slack.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just dicking around
Yeah.
at the KFC Radio studio with the boys and you're not home for the kids. I'm trying to stop the mass fucking murderer, honey. Give me a goddamn break.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. Mindhunter does get good though.
Mindhunter's
By
very
the
good.
end, you're like, how did they?
By the end,
not
I bet
continue
you'll
this?
be mad that
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the
I
dude.
thought about this because you're
David
talking about
Fincher's
the
awesome.
diversity hire shit where like Netflix in the last like 3 to 5 years, they just make 1 or 2 seasons of absolute dog shit and the money's going in the tank for nothing,
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that bubble's going to burst. People are tired of that
I just
bullshit, man.
saw
that's the
breaking
thing,
news
it's
that
like, it's not-
She-Hulk
yeah.
did not get a second season.
She-Hulk?
Like, no fucking kidding, because it sucked. And one of the
No one's
actors-
watching.
But listen, one of the actresses was in like doing a red carpet or whatever, and they asked her, and she said, like, direct quote, she goes, "Yeah, I think we blew through our budget in season 1, and Disney for season 2 was like, thanks but no thanks." And then I looked it up, and the budget was $225 million for
like a
season,
6-episode
for a
season.
season of shit.
Insane.
Dude, and by the way, 225. I don't know if you saw it, but like, there was some scenes that were so poorly done with CGI.
Yeah.
And that was the knock on it. So where's the $225 million going?
Dude, McKeever
Yeah.
and I got this VP of drunk at a dinner, and I wanted to get him to
kill him?
admit that they make decisions just to avoid getting their heads lopped off and fired. So I was like, let me ask you something. The views on the first season, did that warrant a second season, or do you guys just want to put a second season out to save face and not look stupid in public? And he's like, the latter. And I couldn't believe he admitted it.
Well, he was drunk.
He's like, they'll spend another 10 to 20 to 30 million dollars on shit, so that when they do another press release and it doesn't say one season, one season, one season, one season, one season, one season,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
still
crazy.
going on now with Netflix.
Bro,
with
that's
this
so
dog shit.
No, but it's like what's crazy to me is it's not even the divert because it's like there are talented people that are
of color.
diverse. Yeah.
That's not what I'm
So it's
saying.
like, why
I know.
are you? Yeah, but it's like, so why are you? It's like the
As long as they're a man.
the person making the show. Again, this is True Detective. It's kind of like an institution in my mind. Like it's
Yeah.
this
It's got
person's made
cachet.
one movie. Why are you?
Well,
What are you
yeah,
doing? And then
that's-
the lead is a professional boxer. It's like,
She knows about
can
that.
you hire an actress?
Wait, what's Jodie Foster doing? She's in it?
She's in it, but she's one of the leads. The other lead
That's
is just
the
a
real
boxer.
problem. Is like there are funny chicks, there are funny people in every ethnicity, but they don't use them.
Use them, yeah.
It's like they find the token people,
Yep.
while there's like actually really funny black people over here who are not getting any shine. But we put on, whoever it may be, and it's like, well, but then we look like bitter white guys. But it's
Yeah.
like it's more that it's like
No,
it's
I
not
just want
making good
quality.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good quality.
exactly.
Dude, it's crazy. You'll watch that episode, and there's again no spoilers. You'll watch that episode and go, "Holy shit, this is just a show.
Yeah.
It's just a show."
Yeah.
You're talking about True Detective.
Yeah, like,
like there's
you're
something
just
special
like
about it, yeah.
they
Yeah.
just made a show.
Yeah.
It really there
crazy.
is some level though of like, I mean, there's just so many streaming services, so many. It used to just be a couple channels and you watch TV like from at nighttime after work, and now it's just like this 24-hour cycle with 1,000 different channels. So you
I thought HBO was going to be the least woke, and they turned out to be the most. Like, it's like the shit they put out is absolute garbage. It's crazy.
What else have they
I'm
done?
trying to think of what they did in general.
Just go to their fucking homepage on
Yeah,
on Roku.
so
Just
it'll be
just
something
peruse
crazy.
what's out there.
I usually I watch Veep a lot, but I don't go. I don't
Veep
spend.
is
I don't spend that
insane.
much time.
So
on
good.
it. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's my favorite show? One of my favorite shows of all time, Fleabag.
Yeah.
The best.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And she left it where you wanted more.
Yes.
Like she.
That's how you know
like
she's a talent.
Definitely
Speaking of
could do
good
another
Yeah.
fucking
women.
5 seasons of that.
That chick is
But she's like, I'm
unbelievably
out.
talented.
See
Yeah.
ya. Yeah. She
Although
was
she
so
did write the
fucking
new
good.
Bond, which I didn't think was great.
If you had like billions of dollars, I would just fund good shit. You know what I mean? How great would that
Billions
be?
of dollars? I'm not talking to anyone.
No, man.
Bro, this
Like
is
he
what,
broke off his
this
side
is
piece?
what billionaires should do, dude. If you're a billionaire, that's it. Roll up to fucking Milan Fashion Week like that.
You know what? Good for him. I take it back. Hey, he looks pretty good. Also, look at fun bags on that broad.
He looks like that. He looks like a Bond villain.
That
Like,
dress
it's
is
like, fuck yeah.
that dress is 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag, dude. Those things are out.
I'm surprised you didn't spot the pigeon toes in that.
Oh, I could. Well, that's why I didn't.
There it is. There.
Wait, is she got pigeon
Dude,
toes?
I heard a story about.
No.
Yeah, look, she got a
least in
little
that.
intern.
Maybe she's.
I'm not kidding you, dude. When I say this, real quick, I'm sorry. If a woman, no matter how hot they are, if they have pigeon toes, I couldn't be with them.
Really?
Is that your?
I'll have sex with them.
Dude, I think almost the opposite.
She can
You're
have a dick
welcome.
and pigeon toes. I'll sex you, but I'm not gonna date you.
I can't date you.
I was talking to my friend the other day who.
Wait, you standing up? This is speech?
Because I'm going to show you how she stands. She stands very duck-footed.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
And I was like,
I'm out.
she's standing there talking to me like this. And I was just, I was like,
Bro, I have that.
I can't imagine your boyfriend be like, if you're having sex like that.
Oh, my God.
That looks ridiculous.
Or she's really good. She's opening her hips up.
I got my brother's in, and I'm like a little bit out, and I hate when I take a picture, I have to consciously be like put your fucking feet
No,
in.
a little bit out is good.
That's normal.
Yeah, I
A
think
little
I'm
out's
too much
normal.
out
A
though.
little bit out
Yeah, we're
means you
talking
got
this
a
angle.
little bit out means you got
A little
good lateral
flexibility.
movement.
Yeah.
Straight arms
I'm
kinda
like
insane.
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Like look at LeBron.
This is
LeBron's
fucking-
a little bit out.
This is kill yourself.
Kevin
do
LeBron.
you know the fucking?
If you got one wonk, kill yourself.
Yeah, that's
It's like having an eye go this way.
Yeah, that's like
Usual
a
suspect.
disability. That's Kaiser Soze.
Guys are so
We heard a story. It was either a caller or
You guys have callers?
Somebody-
I was kidding. That's fun.
they
we gotta do that.
Yeah, Colin.
they said that they were. Yeah, I think it was a voicemail. He said,
We
I
wanted
worked-
to do. We wanted to do like just every once in a while do a straight up drive time morning radio.
Like old school radio. Yeah. Just call us.
With
Yeah,
a sound.
yeah. The zoo.
Oh, they should coach the Eagles next year. We gotta fire this guy.
Yeah, first time, long time.
Yep. This guy though said he was like,
We're not going to win with a black quarterback, I'll tell you that. Also, shout out MLK. It's bad timing and all that.
It was a Bezos story though. He goes, he was like,
Done.
I work for a very yeah, you can have it.
It's fucking my beer, pal. Can you get rid of this Target thing?
You want to talk about fashion? One time I
coming for you.
left my suit. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's a big gay thing today. You're not going to blow the black guy in the corner. I do it for laughs.
No hands, you can't stop me.
Dude, it's like that pigeon thing on top of a mailbox.
Hold on, what was going on with the Bezos?
Yeah, tell us about it.
I don't even know what. It was. He said he was like, I can't tell you who I work for, but it's the biggest consumer product company in the world.
Well, you just told us.
And I was on a conference call, and somebody said like this idea was a grand slam. Good work. And my boss, the head of this, the CEO of this consumer company, said, "What does that mean? Like, what do you mean it was a grand slam?"
Yeah.
And the guy was like, like in baseball,
He didn't know what.
bases are loaded, you hit a home run, it's a grand slam. And he said something like, he was like, the guy was like, you never heard that in baseball? And
Have you ever been to second base?
he said, he apparently got, offended by it because he looked stupid. And he like looked him in the eye and he goes, all I have ever loved in my entire life is consumer products.
What a sad.
And that's how you become a 100 billionaire. But it's like, yeah, you're the guy who doesn't know what a fucking grand slam is.
Dude, we're watching our best friend.
You're 8 years old going, I really wish I could just deliver the mail faster. It's like,
We're watching our best friend explode into like maybe one of the biggest celebrities in the world right now.
yeah,
Obviously,
that's gotta be
Shane.
a wild ride.
It's
to watch.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't go to places right now.
Right,
The
right,
bars
right.
on the road. It's like you
Right, I'm
can't.
sure,
You
right.
can't do it anymore. What I'm saying is there's a level here of like, there's a sweet spot where you
Still
get to
watch
be.
baseball.
That's what I'm. No, that's what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Is like growing up in a certain area of wealth is like it's preferable.
Yeah.
You see, you look at these people going, man, imagine having all that shit. It's like, no, you don't want that.
Do not. You really.
You don't want that,
I mean,
pal.
listen. If you gave me be dirt poor or be 100 billionaire, of course I'm taking that.
Yeah, you get me a
Like,
jet ski, I'm
genuinely
fucking
don't-
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
you
don't think-
genuinely, man, it's like there's a level of like you're not living a fun life. It's
Yeah.
not. and you just get consumed by the money. It's like I just want more money. I need more, and it's not. You don't enjoy
I mean, I
it.
can't
I
get
don't
my
think he's
parents
gonna
to
get
come
to the end of
fucking
the-
New York. It's like you get that much money, you're like, come over to Bali. It's like I can't get to Bali. The fuck am I supposed to do? JetBlue even go there? Congrats on all your
Yeah.
success, but fuck off.
And he goes, yes, you can. I'm going to give you my friend Jeff's number. He's got a plane.
True.
He'll take you anywhere.
How has that been? I mean, Shane has been on the rise, but I feel like this last year has
Oh,
been
it's
just
crazy. Dude, he sold out the fucking
For him.
the Forum in 20 minutes.
nuts. I
20 minutes.
I
He told me that. I texted him right away. I was like, 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's crazy.
the level is just not. I remember talking to him saying early on the classic cliche of like, dude, the SNL thing is gonna be the best thing that ever happened to you, and he was always like, no, I really think I wish I worked for SNL. It's a pretty big fucking institution.
Yeah,
it would have been pretty sweet. And it's like, I think we can all agree now. It was worth it.
I tell one
Yeah.
story of the road. That was it was last month. We went to Oklahoma City, and then Sugar Land, Texas. Sugar Land, Texas at that time was his largest show, like 6,200 sellout. And we went to this we went to this casino, which Shane called a money grab. And he calls his agent. He's like, no more fucking money grabs. We don't need it. I'm not going all the way to bumfuck Oklahoma. We're at this like drive-in burger hut, which is the saddest thing. The town looked like a Warner Brothers like fake town they build for movie sets. It had like bank, bar. There's no one around. It was so shady, except for this burger drive-in place. And it's me, Nate, Marshall, and Shane, and we're parked outside. This guy pulls in, and he's like a 65, 68-year-old man, just a white guy. And I see him like lining up Shane. I was like, there's no way. Right?
Yeah.
There's no one here. We're in the literally Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
And finally he gets out and he goes, excuse me, are you Shane Gillis? And Shane's like, yeah, how are you? And he's like, I fucking knew it. My son is going to be so excited. It's like, you can't go anywhere
He probably
in the
can't
world.
go anywhere in America at all.
It's awesome.
I mean, that is.
It's awesome. He loves it.
wild.
He's having a good time.
He.
I'm not going to speak for him, but I did. He's going to be so pissed. You told him I was having a good time out there? What next? I'm gay?
It is funny watching that because he is like not the type to be like, yeah, it's awesome being famous.
Yeah.
But it's comes with perks and
Yeah,
have
yeah.
fun with the boys and shit. But
The balance
give and
is necessary. It'll be fun.
so they moved the operation to Texas.
Yeah.
But you guys are
We stayed here
standing
for
firm in
now.
New York.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll see. Chris is aggressively hunting me.
Chris
I'm
wants
an East
Austin,
Coast
you
guy
want-
so
you want
hard,
New York.
but Chris makes and Shane, they're making valid points for production in terms of.
I went down there for a week. It was fucking phenomenal.
I would say it's probably like this. Like Shane and Chris are like, production's here. We can make great content, less taxes, great for travel, clean.
It's got a lot of good.
And then on the other side, Tommy is like, I like the East Coast,
Dude,
but I like the birds.
You
I
ever
gotta,
spend a week in Austin? It's not.
No,
great.
I'm with you, dude. I agree that
Cool food, nice strip
I
of
understand
bars.
all
Who
the
gives
reasons.
a shit?
Dude, but
I
it's also
understand the
like
reasons
our
why, but I
boys
wish
are down there too now.
Yeah.
so
Well, I
it's
know.
like-
That's
yeah,
why I
true.
wish everybody just
True.
stayed put, and then because then once it's like, well, the whole party moved. It's like, okay, yeah, now Austin's awesome because Shane's fucking production company's down there. But if everybody just stayed put in one of these in New York, it'd be fine, you know.
Yeah.
But I get.
Being down there feels like, I don't know, it feels like you were like in a platoon that you served somewhere with forever, and now they're deployed in a different area and you're not with them.
Yeah.
And just like, this is
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, Jesus Christ, Chris. There's other ways to tell me I'm not enough. I'll put a Shane
no,
mask on.
we're doing our thing.
I'm sure Halloween Adventure will have one next year.
Well, it's you and you and I are in the Pacific Theater, and they're in fucking Europe.
We're in Bali, baby. I just bought a sauna. I can't fucking leave now. Just got the apartment painted for the first time in 12 years. Fuck you. One of the perks is like you can get anywhere in 20 minutes. I'm like, that's not a perk. You shouldn't be able to go anywhere in the fucking area in 20 minutes.
I mean, my thing would be more like if everybody that you make content with is there and like you
No,
feel, like
it's
the professional side of it, but like I don't give a fuck about any of like the the city. I want to make the shit. You know what I mean? So
and it's also different for like
if you were
stand
doing
up
specifically what we're doing,
right? Exactly.
Because it's also felt like
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt like Philly again, where you're just like we're all hanging out together, and it's like fucking
And what
club
respects
respects
you
you
feel that-
stand up, and it's like
all right.
yeah.
But like, you just don't get that in New York because
No.
there's too many people.
too many
there's
clubs,
much-
and the clubs
too
are
much
battling
history
each other.
and-
You can't do all of them because they're all fucking cunts.
Yeah.
And a lot of
I only learned
Why?
about that this year.
Why do I have to cut that? It's objectively true, and all you
I
cowards
love
will
it in
fucking
New
say
York.
Dude,
I
I
love it
learned
in
about
New
that for
York.
the
I'd
first
be
time.
happy to work anywhere.
It's crazy. Fuck you. That shit is crazy. That is like.
This
some
is also
politics that
4.9%. I'm not drunk. I'm passionate about what I do. I don't do cocaine, and I'm not fucked up. I just blow my fucking brains out. Enjoy Austin. That's how I go out. How fucking good. I finally made a beer. Now clean up my fucking brain.
Tommy's brains were just on the shelf.
Leave it.
Yeah, I would
Like
say
that
that's
baby's
the
in
Hall
the
of Fame,
container.
Bro, we got Ari's asshole in that iPhone
Jesus
case.
Christ.
Literally gave us his asshole. What do you think of the Jew tunnels?
What?
What do you think of the Jew tunnels?
Dude, everything I'm going to say, you're going to have to cut. So let's move on to Netflix. What's Bezos up to these days?
When that story broke, man, I was like, this is like.
The worst
So
PR
typical.
move.
You know that there was obviously some
Don't
guy going,
get
worst
caught.
timing. This is the worst timing for this. The last thing we need is tunnels.
Yeah. I told Chris we're at a bar, and I was like, at least we can call them Ninja Turtles now. I'm not going to. They'll never know about it. He's like, why? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dude.
And then the meme you sent me came out the
yeah.
next day. I was like, see?
The secret of the
Just in the
Jews.
city
See that one?
talking to a Ninja Turtle.
They-
I was like, now you fucking get it. Somebody else thought of it.
When it
Just
said
going like they found us. I don't know how.
Did you see their skit on that? Oh, it's
No.
so good.
Which
it's
one?
so good. They did the Jew tunnels and
You already did a Jew Tunnel skit?
they fucking.
Let's
That's
go.
They turned out. They put them out in a day. It's incredible.
That's incredible.
They think of them,
Look at
film
this.
them, and fucking.
You're acting like we didn't go through months of production. You're just going to spill it all over the floor. That'll get cleaned up never.
Pabs fucking. Oh yeah, that'll just. Oh, whatever. Pabs
forever
turns that
photos.
shit around with like a movie quality. They do it in a goddamn day. It's unbelievable.
fucking
But
That's so sick,
He's
dude.
getting an apartment shown by Lil Sass is like a broker walking around, and he's like, it's a great, you got natural light and this, and there's like this background noise.
Yeah.
He's like, is there something underneath the? Is there something going on? And
Apparently, that's how they got caught.
Sass
It goes, yeah.
he's sitting on. He goes, I have a pretty good guess. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think there's 400 to 500 Jewish people. It's like, you can't say that, man. He's like, no, but I mean it literally. I think there's so good.
Dude, you got to call on the other couch for some actors.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I'll play around your skits.
Yeah.
I really think, man. I mean, obviously Gillian Keeves was kind of the.
I'm having fun. You're being a real curmudgeon.
Begging for work.
Well, I just
Podcast is going pretty good. Dude, please can I be one of you?
No,
He's going to ask and I'm going to turn him down. I was kidding.
I'm going to Austin.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
I think that you guys would be awesome at that. I think all of it. I really think that's going to be so big. I mean, this motherfucker all of a sudden just was like, oh, I'm an actor.
It's awesome.
Like nobody knew it. I don't even know if he knew it. He either played us all for like a decade,
Yeah.
or he surprised himself too.
That's how Chris and I met, in a way. We met through stand-up at Philly, but McKeever hired... I wrote this idea around the Deaf Man Hears for the first time,
Oh, yeah.
and then we made it like the next week. And
When was this?
Fuck.
Long time ago.
9 years ago.
Oh wow.
2012 or
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
And John was like, yo, I got this dude, O'Connor. You know O'Connor, you met him. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then we did the sketch. And it's the first time I saw him act. And I was like, what the fuck was that, dude? It's incredible.
I loved it though. I love them destroying the tunnels. I love them destroying the temple or whatever.
They sealed it up in like 25 seconds.
It's so funny. It's your dad destroying your fort.
Yeah,
it's so fun. Like, and again, it could be any religious group. The government coming in and destroying it is so funny to me. Yeah. And then being like, those are our special candles. It's like, no, they're not. No, I bet they're not.
You know who was the cop? The cop.
Dude, the Italian cop? He's like, no, we're going to do this right now. What are you talking about?
You know, there's tunnels over in Palestine. Not in America. We don't do that here. Great.
No, we're going to do it by like 4 o'clock. Why don't you get the fuck out of my face? Dude, just 3 fucking construction wops pumping cement into these tunnels. The biggest beaming smiles on their face.
You know that cop went home and he's going viral and his phone's blowing up. He's like, I know, right? It was great.
We saw
fucking told him right to his face. Not in America. It was awesome, Dad.
Your son looks so gorgeous on the news.
I'm not even a police officer. I just put on the uniform. Just want to be part of it.
Guy takes his hat and sideburns off. He's like, I'm not even a Jew. This is all a sketch.
Oh, dude.
Let's go do Answer the Internet.
All right, we're
yeah, fine.
That's a good button for the episode. All right.